Do I want to duplicate it? Not really. Because I don't really want this weapon either. Because it's not like... Yeah, I'm not a motivity build. What am I going to get rid of? Fable slots? Nope. Physical damage reduction? Probably. Stamina consumption? No. Yeah, we're going to go with that one. Okay, we're going to take more damage now, but it should be pretty okay. Oh yeah, that's definitely more damage. Wow. The moment... Yeah, look at that. It went from like a couple 400 to like 500 damage. That's insane. I don't think we're supposed to go all the way to the next one. Otherwise, it would just tell me to teleport there. That means it has to be down here. Also, Aegis did not work during that boss fight. I tried to make it work, just did not.
Any enemy of the alchemy. I can't say I'm surprised the alchemists caused the Spider Cave incident. I'd wager even they didn't expect the truth to be revealed by a puppet. Just how many years did that poor puppet stand alone, swinging its pickaxe in the dark? The thought of it truly makes my heart ache. I dare say that minor puppet showed more humanity than the alchemists. I pray the two friends found peace at last.
Ancient disc. You just had this on you?
Well met,
Oh yeah, I didn't even use the melee weapon. The bow is just so much fun to use.
If you've received this message, then I am likely dead. Either I have been cut down by a blade, or I have succumbed to the disease consuming my body. I don't know which will find me first. But before the end, I will save Romeo. And I have a request. Take care of him. Please, do this for me. If he gets any foolish ideas about exacting revenge or completing my mission, stop him. You have my permission to slap him if that's what it takes. And tell Romeo. Tell him to be happy.
We still have time. Leia must be headed to the Rose estate. If we can save Leia and Romeo, I think this is our shot at changing things.
Okay. Well, good thing we have a ranged weapon, huh? Hey again, dude.
This wretched cold. What I wouldn't give for a strong drink. Indeed, it feels as if we're at the end of the world here. Something scarred this place. The alchemists and their deadly infighting. But hey, what do I know? I'm just a living, breathing merchant who wants to stay that way. Let's stick to business.
Change weight to very heavy when equipped. Why? Increase weapon attack when HP is low. Oh, it's a redstone ring. Never gonna use it because I'm not good enough. Why would you want your weight to be heavy? Is fire just not going to ever be used as an element again? Acid? Really? Alright, well. Oh, that's a light. Well, at least we're using fire again. What the hell? Oh yeah, okay. Acid definitely do more damage to those guys. Why do you have so much HP? Okay, this is definitely the right way. Why did my lock-on get removed there? Yeah, what's the other way then? Oh no. Now which way is the right way to go? I guess the coastal cave must be the wrong way because it's like the teleport point before this. And since we got a cipher, let's go and decode it.
Any enemy of the alchemists? This is a surprise. None of the keys I have fit this cipher machine. I thought I'd gathered nearly all of them. Perhaps one of the alchemists or one of their associates possesses the key. They often conceal cipher keys in their clothing. If you bring me the garments of any suspicious persons, I'm sure I can reveal the secret pockets. Any enemy of the alchemists.
Okay, we didn't get anything new there.
Remember that glorious moment.
Puppet Prince Imperial. I mean, a lot of the bosses should be killed by now. Okay, I know there's an option to auto lock on, right? Switch to auto lock on. Auto switch. Auto lock on when attacking. Lock on distant degree. The higher the number, the lower number, the easier to lock onto enemy at the center of the screen. Oh, the higher number, the closer to you. Yeah, no, closer is way better. Okay. Oh, boss fight for sure.
How in the world are you still alive? You really are one of the luckiest fellows I've ever met. All that effort to stop you down the drain. Proud of yourself?
Why are you doing this?
It's no great mystery, lad. For myself, obviously. Wait, you expected some grand speech on justice, honor, and duty? Meaningless concepts in this world. No speeches, just action. I just need to carry out my part in Sir Simon's grand plan. And then, I'll reap all the rewards I have sown. Whoever lives, dies, or fights, means nothing to me. Let us take you, for example. You think your story means anything? You are a nuisance, to be disposed of. A nobody.
Did you do the same thing to Veronique?
Veronique was a nuisance too. One who dug too deep. The legendary stalker and the leader of the sweepers. Two troublesome sides of the same coin. It is indeed unfortunate that my trap built for two snared only one. That so-called legend, Leia Florence, evaded my scheme. But you know where she is. Don't you?
How about a peaceful resolution?
I'm so glad you mentioned this. Of course, I too want only peace. You see, I abhor violence. We are not savages, my good fellow. I am grateful the alchemist dealt with Veronique. I find such things distasteful. Now, it's your turn. And what could be a more peaceful solution than you simply not resisting and allowing me to do what I must? You truly are a nuisance, and in more ways than one. But the games end here. Behold, an elixir of great power, crafted by the most brilliant alchemist as reward for my contributions. Wait. What is happening?
Jesus. I didn't even use healing, I don't think.
Please, my dear, good, kind fellow, hear me out, please. I can explain everything. All of it. Please, just don't kill me.
Medicine?
This is a mistake. But how? The alchemist gave me this elixir. No middleman. For the cure. It was complete. Worked on carcasses, they said. I was to have a stronger body. One immune to disease and infection. I was to become. But no. It must have been a mistake. They gave me the wrong one. The wrong elixir.
Legendary stalker?
This isn't common knowledge. But when Valentinus ran things, she was... what was it? Off limits. Whatever she got up to, we were told to ignore it. To pretend it wasn't happening. But even as Simon gathered more power and influence, she remained loyal to Valentinus. And when she and Simon came into direct conflict, a bounty was quietly and unofficially placed on her head. Competition was fierce. Veronique's faction targeted her repeatedly, and our side couldn't disobey orders.
What do you want?
All this happened, all of it, because of the alchemist and their damned infighting. I had to pick a side. Don't you see? I'd have ended up like Veronique, or your precious legend. I had to choose. I chose Simon's side. I only did what he commanded. Please, I beg for mercy. If I did evil, it was not of my design, it was them. I must have treatment. I must, my good, kind fellow. Please, sir. What? No. How could you? You promised! You promised you would let me live! Please. Please! They promised. The alchemists. I must go to them. I must go to them and get my cure! No. I was chosen!
What did I get out of that? Ooh, I got his outfit. Oh my god. Majestic. I'll use it for a bit. I don't like it though.
I'll be honest, it's the terrible conclusion that schemers like him face in the end. What a fall from grace. He had everything. Why throw it all away like this?
By the way, that ring that makes it so I regen Fable on auto attack is insane. Wait, Gemini emergency protection? That's new. Oh, no, it's this thing. Never mind. It's just that I don't pick it up very often. Okay, I'm done with this outfit. I'm sorry, I just don't like it. I want this crown. And I want this outfit. Oh my god. Look how majestic I look. Good. You know what makes for fun gameplay? Things that attack you from a distance that you can't see, and you have to dodge, and it probably is homing. And then you have to deal with enemies along the way too. Why not? Yeah. Yep. Do you know how annoying it is to fight through that? I don't, because I just ran past it. I imagine it'd be really annoying though. There hasn't been a checkpoint yet. That scares me. Oh my god, this message is too long. Bro. Way too long. That's like a 3-4 minute message.
That cell, or what kind of monster it was? Probably not. But here's hoping a deranged beast hasn't been set loose upon the world.
Oh yeah, I've still not used the melee. I really should. Okay. This is acid spray and linked payback swing. Oh. That's pretty fast. Huh. What is that? Linked payback swing? Huh. Eh. Dude, they're still giving me 5 health points. I think we're gonna keep getting this until we reach like 800 HP. And then we can start putting points into technique to just get that little bit of extra damage, I guess. Okay, there's a little bit of range to this. Oh shit. But honestly, not bad. I still think bow is better. Oh. Because it has an element on it already. Okay. Rat Lighthouse. Well, there's a light bulb over there, so I'm guessing. Well, both of them. The haunted lighthouse. Ew. Well, going up should be fine. Because that usually is a dead end for a lighthouse anyways.
I can't go inside.
Hey, buddy, see that? Over there. We found it. The Rose Estate. Leia should be nearby.